Alexa, ask Deebot to start cleaning.
Okay, now your Deebot is cleaning.
Okay guys, today I want to show you a robot Hoover. This Hoover retails around £580. The Deebot OZMO 920. So this is the Hoover. Now this is brilliantly packed in that huge box, really well protected. But this is the Hoover out of the box. And first thing you'll notice on top of here is this bit sticking out. This is the laser scanning technology. So it's going to avoid bumping into objects. It's going to avoid all sorts of objects navigating around. So that is the smart technology in there, the lasers. Now to the side there is the power button. You can see on there. If you hold this button down for 3 seconds, this will go back to the charging dock.
I'm returning to the charging dock. I'm starting to charge.
If you just press the button once, it'll just go off and start hoovering.
I am starting the clean.
There's a little flap here as well. And here we have the bin. This is your bin, handle in there. Nice and easy to take out. And there we go, closer look at the bin in there. It does have a filter. And you can wash them filters. Good. You do get a spare filter in the box as well. I'll show you all the other accessories in a moment. I'll just pop that in there. And here you get a brush, get a cleaning brush there, and there seems to be like a little blade in there as well. Now just above the tank there is the main on and off switch with a little Wi-Fi indicator there as well. Okay, so the bottom here, we have really grippy rubber wheels. This is the mopping pad. So this is the mopping pad that does pop out of here. There we go. You actually get that in the box. Now this is a washable one. You also get spare ones in the box as well. Clips back in there like that. This is the main brush area as well. And obviously for maintenance you can take this off, and if you've got anything tangled in there you can easily take that out, and that pops back in there easy enough. You've also got 2 connectors here. This is where these come in, like that. And obviously these are going to help getting all them bits of dirt and crumbs into that main brush. Now on the back there is a water tank. Just pull that lever and that pops out. The little flap here opens up. Pop your water in there. And it's rubber sealed as well, so you're not going to get any leakages. And you have a little valve in there. So that valve will obviously regulate how much water will be allowed through. So then this goes back on here. There we go. So yeah, there we go, look, that is it. So in the box, this is obviously an important part. This is the charging dock. It's got 2 metal contacts on there, which will connect to the vacuum to charge it. On the back, you have power connector. And obviously this is using the laser technology built into the vacuum, so the vacuum can actually find the station. So these are the spare cleaning pads. The one on the Hoover at the moment is washable, but these are spare. You get 5 in there. You get your power cable. This is obviously for the charging dock. And you also get an accessory pack, which has instructions. That's the spare filter. You also get another cleaning head. It's a spare one. It's slightly different. And we have some more brushes. So like the red and green ones I showed you earlier, there are some more in there as well.
I'm starting to charge.
So that was around about 5 minutes of hoovering, and opening up the lid and checking in the bin, there was plenty of crap, dust and muck in there just for 5 minutes of hoovering. So the Hoover is definitely picking stuff up. And the bin's quite easy to empty. On the side there's a little red button, press that in and it just pops open. Now to the right of the bin you can see a QR code. So if you scan that QR code you can download the app from there. Install the application, accept all the terms and conditions and the settings and whatnot. Then you can scan the QR code again to actually add the robot to the app. This should be the most simplest and quickest way. You scan the QR code, it will then set up. You then need to connect to your Wi-Fi network, so the vacuum will be connected to the home network. But I had some issues when trying to do that on mine. I kept getting failed. So I restarted the installation. I installed the vacuum manually, so you had to physically choose the model and the picture on the app. And then I connected to the 2.4 gigahertz band at home, and it connected fine then. Now this is where all the fun starts with the application. The application adds a huge dimension to this vacuum cleaner. It uses the laser technology, and while it's cleaning, it'll actually scan the whole room. It'll actually create a map of your room, which I think is quite incredible. And you can see it mapping out as the Hoover is going around the room. And you can also see the tracks that it's actually leaving, the white little trail that it's leaving. And it's basically covering every single spot it can. Now the other brilliant feature on this in the app is the virtual boundary. Now you can zoom in on the map, select an area, and basically put a boundary on it. So when that Hoover gets to that point, it will stop and turn around. So let's take a closer look in the application. Now this is the amazing map that the vacuum actually maps out with obviously the laser technology, which you saw earlier. At the top here it tells you meters squared and the duration of the vacuum, and it also keeps a log on there as well. Since I've been using it, I've done 42 cleans. Some of them might be like a couple of minutes just to test, but on average it was around 11 minutes, sometimes 14 minutes to vacuum that room there, and obviously a little bit extra to do the kitchen as well. Now a whole day's worth of rubbish from the bin of the vacuum looks like this. We do have cats as well, so there is some cat hair in there. It's definitely got decent suction power and works really well on hard surfaces and thinner carpets. Now there is a custom section here. If you click that, which I think is really, really cool. You zoom in. If there's something on the floor somewhere that you may have dropped, click this little square and draw an area where you want that vacuum to hoover. Click the button and it'll go off and hoover that square. Now the cool thing about this app is that you can see the Hoover moving live through the application. Obviously the Hoover is downstairs. It's thinking about it, it's moved away. There we go. It's going to start on that rectangle. There we go, it says cleaning complete, returning to charge, and you can see the pattern there. Obviously the vacuum is bigger than that little dot on there, so it is covering the whole area. So you've got battery indicator up there at the top. I mean, I've only really hoovered downstairs and in the kitchen as well, and I've never run out of battery. I mean, it only takes what, like 15 minutes max to do that, and you have plenty of battery. I mean, you can also have multi-floor, so you can come here and map management, so you can turn multi-floor map on. You can move the docking station or the charging dock up to another floor, and it'll map out another floor for you as well, which is really, really good. Yeah, so in terms of battery life, I've never ever ran out. So I think you get well over an hour battery. And here's some of the settings. I mean, you have vacuum power, which you can increase, water flow level. Now that brings me to mopping. You can fill the tank up, obviously with water, filled mine up about halfway, stick the cleaning mat on there, and obviously on the water flow level you can choose medium, high, ultra high or low, and this is on medium. So this will regulate how much water is going through on the pad. And the mopping worked on the kitchen floor. You can see it's a little bit wet, but yeah, it cleans and mops really well. Other great stuff on here: auto boost function, continuous cleaning on, do not disturb. You can also set a cleaning schedule, auto cleaning, area cleaning as well while you're out. It's a really, really clever robot. A voice report, you can turn the volume down or up, so if you don't want the vacuum to talk. And another one which I did experiment earlier, different languages. So in France, Italian, Dutch, Spain, I'm not sure what that is. Looks like Chinese as well, English. And when you click use, it will download that language pack, and then it will start using that language. So really, really good. So versatile. So guys, that is the Osmo 920. I think you'll agree, a really, really clever vacuum robot. The first one I've used with laser technology, and laser technology is the next level for robot vacuums. The brilliant mapping function within the app, you know, to map out the area. There's certain areas you can hoover, the areas you can block off with, you know, a box or a line as well. Really, really clever. It's got good suction. We have a sort of quite a thin carpet, so it sucks up really well on there. Maybe thicker piles of carpet it might struggle, but on hard surfaces and smaller piles of carpets, it's really, really good. The mopping function works, it's pretty good. It's maybe not something that I'd always use. I'd probably use it primarily for vacuuming. The only pain sometimes is obviously if you have kids, you have to make sure that floor is clear of anything, because there's Lego pieces, bits of toys and stuff like that. So before the vacuum, clear the floor and start and you're good to go. But yeah, you can control it with Alexa via the app, via mobile data if you're out and about and you want to start the Hoover off at home. That is great. What would be amazing if they could install a camera within the vacuum? How brilliant would that be? So guys, I tried to keep this video short, but there's so much stuff to go over with this vacuum. It is really, really good, detailed, so much stuff to go over. But I think I've covered the main parts. If there's any questions, then please put them down below. Give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.